Welcome to Beyond Books. Today we're diving into Deep Work, Rules for Focused Success in a Distracted World by Cal Newport. This book is a powerful exploration of the importance of deep, focused work in an era dominated by distractions and shallow tasks. Newport, a professor and productivity expert, argues that the ability to concentrate deeply on cognitively demanding tasks is a superpower that can help individuals achieve extraordinary results in their professional and personal lives. In this detailed summary, we'll explore the key ideas from Deep Work, breaking down the strategies Newport provides for cultivating this essential skill. 1. Understanding deep work versus shallow work. Cal Newport begins deep work by defining two fundamental types of work: deep work and shallow work. These concepts form the foundation of the entire book, highlighting the importance of focused, undistracted work in a world filled with constant distraction. Deep work. Deep work refers to professional activities performed in a state of distraction-free concentration that push your cognitive abilities to their limits. These efforts create new value, improve your skill, and are hard to replicate. Deep work is characterized by intense focus, creativity, and productivity. It is during deep work that individuals can produce their best work, whether it's writing a book, solving complex problems, or creating innovative solutions. Deep work is the kind of work that drives true progress and innovation. Newport argues that the ability to engage in deep work is becoming increasingly rare. Yet, it is more valuable than ever before. In our modern economy, where automation and outsourcing are increasingly common, the ability to focus intensely on cognitively demanding tasks sets individuals apart. Those who can consistently perform deep work will be more productive, produce higher quality work, and achieve greater success in their careers. An example of deep work might involve a software developer who spends several uninterrupted hours solving a complex coding problem. During this time, the developer is fully immersed in the task, using their cognitive abilities to think creatively, debug issues, and develop solutions. This deep work session results in a breakthrough or a new feature that adds significant value to the project. Shallow work. In contrast, shallow work consists of non-cognitively demanding tasks that are often performed while distracted. These activities tend to be logistical in nature, such as answering emails, attending meetings, filling out forms, or managing schedule. Shallow work does not create much value and is often easy to replicate or automate. While some shallow work is unavoidable, Newport argues that it should be minimized as much as possible because it consumes time and energy that could be better spent on deep work. Shallow work often gives the illusion of productivity because it involves staying busy and completing tasks. However, these tasks usually have a low impact on your long-term goals and do not require the same level of focus or creativity as deep work. Newport contends that shallow work is often mistakenly valued in today's workplace, where constant connectivity and responsiveness are expected, where true progress and innovation are lacking. For example, a manager might spend their day in back-to-back meetings, responding to emails, and dealing with administrative tasks. While these activities keep them busy, they do not contribute significantly to the company's growth or innovation. Instead, they prevent the manager from engaging in more meaningful deep work, such as strategic planning, team development, or project innovation. The rarity and value of deep work. Newport argues that deep work is becoming increasingly rare in our hyper-connected world, where distractions are abundant. Social media, instant messaging, and the expectation of immediate responses to emails are just a few examples of the distractions that fragment our attention and make deep work difficult to achieve. Despite its rarity, deep work is more valuable than ever. In a world where many tasks can be automated or outsourced, the ability to focus deeply on complex tasks is a skill that can set you apart and drive significant success. Newport's thesis is clear. In an economy that rewards depth and innovation, those who cultivate the ability to perform deep work will thrive. They will be able to master difficult skills, produce high-quality work, and achieve greater professional success than those who remain stuck in shallow tasks. To this end, Newport presents a series of strategies to help individuals develop and sustain deep work habit. 2. The 4 rules of deep work. To help individuals cultivate the habit of deep work, Newport presents 4 rules: work deeply, embrace boredom, quit social media, and drain the shallows. These rules are designed to guide you in integrating deep work into your life, allowing you to produce valuable results and achieve greater success. Rule number 1, work deeply. Newport emphasizes that deep work is difficult to achieve without structure and discipline. Our brains are naturally inclined toward distraction, and in today's world, distractions are everywhere. To counteract this, Newport suggests building a daily routine that supports deep work. This involves creating rituals, routines, and environments that encourage intense focus and minimize distractions. Creating a deep work routine. One of the most effective ways to work deeply is to establish a fixed routine that includes dedicated time for deep work. Newport recommends that you decide in advance when and where you will perform deep work each day. This could involve setting aside specific hours, such as the first 3 hours of your workday, during which you focus exclusively on deep work tasks. By doing this, you create a habit that helps you enter a state of deep focus more easily. For example, Newport himself uses a fixed schedule productivity method, where he plans out each hour of his day in advance. This schedule includes dedicated deep work sessions, during which he works on cognitively demanding tasks without interruption. This method forces him to prioritize deep work and prevents his day from being consumed by shallow tasks. The fixed schedule approach also allows him to maintain a healthy work-life balance, as he knows exactly when his workday will end. Establishing deep work ritual. Another strategy for working deeply is to create a deep work ritual. A deep work ritual is a specific setup or series of actions that signal to your brain that it's time to focus. This ritual could involve clearing your workspace, using noise-canceling headphones, or having a specific beverage or snack that you only consume during deep work sessions. The key is to create an environment and routine that supports your ability to concentrate. For instance, a writer might establish a ritual of starting each deep work session with a cup of coffee, followed by 10 minutes of reading to get into the right mindset. They might then close all unnecessary tabs on their computer, put their phone on Do Not Disturb, and begin writing. Over time, this ritual becomes a powerful trigger for entering a state of deep focus. Rule number 2. Embrace boredom. In a world filled with instant gratification and constant stimulation, many people have lost the ability to tolerate boredom. Newport argues that this inability is detrimental to deep work because it makes us more prone to distractions. Our brains become conditioned to seek out novelty and quick rewards, making it difficult to sustain the focus required for deep work. To counteract this, Newport suggests embracing boredom as a way to train your brain to resist distractions and maintain focus. Building resistance to distraction. One way to embrace boredom is by scheduling regular, distraction-free periods where you resist the urge to check your phone, browse the internet, or engage in other forms of instant entertainment. By practicing this regularly, you strengthen your brain's ability to stay focused for longer periods, making it easier to enter deep work states. For example, you might set aside 30 minutes each day to focus on a single task without giving in to distractions, even when it becomes challenging. This could involve reading a difficult book, working on a complex problem, or practicing a new skill. During this time, you commit to staying focused, even if you feel bored or tempted to check your phone. Over time, this practice builds mental stamina and enhances your ability to concentrate during deep work sessions. Deliberate practice. Newport also recommends practicing deliberate boredom by deliberately putting yourself in situations where you cannot access easy distractions. For instance, you might choose to work in an environment without Wi-Fi or leave your phone in another room while working on a challenging task. By deliberately exposing yourself to boredom, you train your brain to become more comfortable with it, reducing the likelihood of seeking out distractions during deep work. This practice is similar to the concept of deliberate practice, which involves intentionally working on challenging tasks to improve your skills. Just as athletes improve through deliberate practice, you can improve your ability to focus by deliberately resisting distractions and embracing boredom. Rule number 3. Quit social media. Newport takes a strong stance against the use of social media, which he views as one of the biggest barriers to deep work. Social media platforms are designed to be addictive, serving as constant sources of distraction that fragment our attention and reduce our ability to focus. Newport argues that while social media can have some benefits, its costs often outweigh its value, especially for those who want to engage in deep work. The digital declutter Newport proposes a digital declutter, where you eliminate or significantly reduce your use of social media and other online distractions. This process involves evaluating each tool you use by asking whether it significantly contributes to your personal or professional goals. If a tool doesn't provide substantial value, it should be minimized or eliminated altogether. For instance, you might decide to delete your social media apps from your phone, or limit your use of social media to specific times of the day. By doing so, you reduce the number of distractions that compete for your attention, freeing up time and mental energy and be redirected toward deep work, replacing social media with high-quality leisure. As an alternative to social media, Newport advocates for the use of high-quality leisure activities that are more fulfilling and less distracting. These might include reading, engaging in a hobby, exercising, or spending time with loved ones. High-quality leisure activities provide a sense of satisfaction and relaxation without the cognitive drain that comes from constant social media use. For example, instead of spending an hour scrolling through social media, you might choose to read a book, take a walk, or work on a creative project. These activities not only provide a break from work, but also enrich your life in meaningful ways. By quitting or reducing social media, you create more space for deep work and activities that truly matter. 3. The benefits of deep work. Cal Newport outlines several key benefits of cultivating deep work, which can significantly enhance both your personal and professional life. These benefits are critical in a world where distractions are omnipresent, and the ability to focus has become a rare and valuable skill. Increased productivity. One of the most immediate and noticeable benefits of deep work is a dramatic increase in productivity. By dedicating focused, uninterrupted time to important tasks, you can accomplish significantly more in less time. Deep work allows you to tackle complex projects or problems without the distractions that typically slow you down, such as constant email notifications, social media, or office interruptions. When you enter a state of deep work, your brain operates at a higher level of cognitive function, allowing you to solve problems more efficiently and think more creatively. Quality of your work improves because you're fully engaged with the task at hand, allowing you to produce results that are more polished, thorough, and innovative. This not only leads to faster completion of tasks, but also ensures that the work you produce is of higher quality. For example, a writer working on a novel might find that by dedicating 3 hours of deep work each morning to writing, they can produce several pages of high-quality text. Without distractions, they're able to get into the flow of writing, leading to faster progress and more coherent storytelling. In contrast, trying to write in short bursts between meetings or while frequently checking emails would likely result in slower progress and lower quality work. Skill mastery. Deep work is essential for mastering complex skills. Whether you're learning a new language, developing a technical skill like programming, or honing your craft in a creative field, deep work accelerates the learning process. When you concentrate deeply on learning or practicing a skill, you can make faster and more significant improvements because you're fully engaged with the material and not dividing your attention between multiple tasks. This concept is rooted in the idea of deliberate practice, which is a method of learning that involves focused, structured, and sustained practice aimed at improving specific aspects of a skill. Deliberate practice requires deep work because it involves pushing your cognitive limits and working on tasks that are just beyond your current abilities. This kind of focused practice is what leads to true expertise. For instance, a musician might spend hours practicing a challenging piece of music. During deep practice sessions, they focus intensely on the most difficult passages, repeating them until they can be played flawlessly. This level of focus and repetition is what allows the musician to master the piece and perform it at a high level. Similarly, a computer programmer might dedicate deep work sessions to learning a new programming language by working through complex problems and coding exercises. Over time, this focused effort leads to a higher level of proficiency and a deeper understanding of the language. Greater fulfillment. Engaging in deep work can lead to a profound sense of accomplishment and fulfillment that is difficult to achieve through shallow work. When you dedicate your full attention to meaningful tasks, you make significant progress on important goals. This progress is not only measurable, but also deeply satisfying, as it reflects the effort and skill you've invested in your work. Deep work allows you to engage with your tasks on a deeper level, leading to a state of flow, a psychological state where you're fully immersed in the activity and lose track of time. Flow is often associated with high levels of productivity and creativity, as well as a sense of satisfaction and well-being. When you're in a state of flow, work becomes more enjoyable, and the sense of fulfillment you experience contributes to greater job satisfaction and overall happiness. For example, an academic researcher might experience flow while working on a challenging research paper. The deep concentration required to analyze data, develop arguments, and write coherently leads to a sense of accomplishment when the paper is completed. This fulfillment is further amplified by the knowledge that their work contributes to the advancement of their field. In contrast, spending the day responding to emails or attending routine meetings might leave the researcher feeling drained and unfulfilled. Competitive advantage. In a world where deep work is becoming increasingly rare, those who cultivate this ability have a significant competitive advantage. The modern workplace often rewards those who are constantly available and responsive, leading many to prioritize shallow work like answering emails, attending meetings, and multitasking. However, this approach often leads to burnout and mediocre results. Newport argues that in the long run, individuals who can perform deep work are more likely to produce innovative work, solve complex problems, and achieve higher levels of success. This is because deep work enables you to develop skills and produce work that others cannot easily replicate. As automation and outsourcing continue to reshape the economy, the ability to perform deep work becomes a key differentiator, sets top performers apart from the rest. For instance, consider a graphic designer who can spend hours in deep work, creating a unique and visually stunning design for a client. This designer's ability to produce high-quality work that meets the client's needs gives them a competitive edge over other designers who might rely on templates or generic design. The client is more likely to return for future projects and recommend the designer to others, leading to more business and professional growth. Similarly, in the tech industry, a software engineer who can engage in deep work to develop innovative solutions or create new algorithms will stand out in a field where many others may be bogged down by routine maintenance tasks or distractions. This engineer's ability to produce valuable, original work positions them for career advancement and higher earning potential. 4. Implementing deep work in your life. Cal Newport emphasizes that implementing deep work in your life requires deliberate effort and discipline. It's not something that happens by accident. Rather, it must be cultivated through consistent practice and intentional habits. Below are detailed steps on how to incorporate deep work into your daily routine. Assess your current work habits. The first step in implementing deep work is to assess your current work habits. Take a close look at how you spend your time each day and identify areas where you can reduce shallow work and distractions. This might involve tracking your activities for a week to see how much time you spend on deep work versus shallow work. Ask yourself questions like, how much of my day is spent on tasks that require deep focus? What are the main distractions that interrupt my deep work? Are there times of day when I'm most productive and focused? By answering these questions, you can identify patterns and pinpoint areas for improvement. For example, you might realize that you're most productive in the morning. You often spend this time checking emails or attending meetings. This insight allows you to restructure your schedule to prioritize deep work during your most productive hours. Create a plan for deep work. Once you've assessed your current work habits, the next step is to create a plan for integrating deep work into your daily routine. This plan should be tailored to your specific goals and responsibilities, and it should include strategies for minimizing distractions and maximizing focus. Set specific goals. Start by setting specific goals for your deep work sessions. These goals should be challenging but achievable, and they should be aligned with your long-term objective. For example, if you're a writer, your goal might be to complete a certain number of pages or chapters each week. If you're a programmer, your goal might be to develop a new feature or solve a complex problem by the end of the month. By setting clear goals, you give yourself a target to work toward, which can increase your motivation and help you stay focused. Additionally, having specific goals allows you to measure your progress and adjust your approach as needed. Schedule deep work sessions. Newport recommends scheduling deep work sessions just as you would schedule any other important activity. This means blocking off specific times on your calendar dedicated exclusively to deep work. During these sessions, eliminate all distractions. Turn off your phone, close unnecessary tabs on your computer, and let others know that you're not to be disturbed. When scheduling your deep work sessions, consider your natural energy levels and productivity pattern. If you're a morning person, you might schedule your deep work sessions for the early hours of the day when you're most alert and focused. If you're more productive in the afternoon, plan your deep work accordingly. For example, a writer might schedule 2 hours of deep work each morning, from 8 to 10 a.m. During this time, they focus solely on writing without interruptions. As this routine becomes established, writers' productivity and the quality of their work are likely to improve. Establish routines and rituals. Establishing routines and rituals can help you transition into deep work more easily. As mentioned earlier, a deep work ritual might involve a specific setup that signals to your brain that it's time to focus. This could include creating a dedicated workspace, using noise-canceling headphones, or having a specific beverage or snack that you only consume during deep work session. By consistently following the same routine before each deep work session, you condition your brain to enter a state of deep focus more quickly. This ritual acts as a mental trigger, helping you to switch from a distracted state to one of intense concentration. For instance, a graphic designer might start each deep work session by organizing their workspace, reviewing their project goals, and listening to a specific playlist that helps them concentrate. Over time, this routine becomes a powerful cue for entering a state of deep work. Be patient and persistent. Building the deep work habit takes time, and it's important to be patient and persistent as you work to make this shift. Deep work is a skill that improves with practice, and the more you engage in it, the easier it will become. It's normal to encounter challenges along the way, such as struggling to maintain focus or feeling frustrated by distractions. However, with consistent effort, these challenges can be overcome. Track your progress. One way to stay motivated is to track your progress. Keep a journal or use a productivity app to record how much time you spend on deep work each day, as well as the specific tasks you accomplish. Reviewing your progress regularly can help you see how far you've come and identify areas for improvement. For example, if you notice that your deep work sessions are becoming more productive over time, you can build on this momentum by increasing the length or frequency of these sessions. Conversely, if you find that distractions are still a problem, you can experiment with different strategies to minimize them. Celebrate small wins. Finally, don't forget to celebrate small wins along the way. Each time you complete a deep work session or make progress on a challenging task, take a moment to acknowledge your achievement. This positive reinforcement can boost your motivation and make it easier to stay committed to the deep work habit. For instance, after completing a particularly productive deep work session, you might reward yourself with a short break, a walk outside, or a favorite snack. These small rewards help reinforce the habit of deep work and make the process more enjoyable. Conclusion. Deep Work by Cal Newport offers a powerful framework for enhancing focus, productivity, and success in a world filled with distraction. By understanding the difference between deep work and shallow work, and by applying the strategies outlined in the book, you can cultivate the ability to focus intensely on what truly matters. Principles of deep work are not just about getting more done. They're about doing more meaningful work that can lead to greater fulfillment and success in your personal and professional life. By prioritizing deep work, you can achieve extraordinary results and stand out in a world where true focus is increasingly rare. Final thoughts. If you are ready to take your productivity and focus to the next level, Deep Work is a must-read. Cal Newport's insights and strategies offer a clear path to achieving more by doing less, doing it with greater intensity and purpose. By embracing deep work, you can unlock your full potential and achieve the success you've always desired. Stay tuned to Beyond Books for more in-depth summaries and insights from classic and contemporary literature. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content that goes beyond the pages of the books we love.